The fastest method to bypass the skulls is by corpse walking. If you click on this corpse, hanging corpse, and you input a move command just before you begin the animation of touching the corpse, you can bypass the skulls. It's a 1-frame input, but I can get it most of the time. And now you're here, you can actually do the usuals, make the pie and whatnot, which I'm going to do because I'm going to show off something else. I'll show off, not that, I'll show off making the pie, like so. Now, there's a small subset of pixels right here, which are safe. So if you're standing like in this general area, you can go here and bake the pie. And that's how it's normally done. Remember that those pixels are safe, because we'll get back to those. So corpse walking is the #1 way of getting past everything. It's the fastest by far. You don't have to do any kind of setup or any kind of slowdown if you do it quickly enough. But it has a pretty high chance of failing, especially in collection runs, so people tend to look for more consistent ways. The first method I came up with for bypassing the screen is called Hatless. Old Hatless now. Which is you want to click on the cauldron, or basically input a move command anywhere up here, and then talk to yourself mid-move. Now you're in the dialogue option, so you want to greet the skull, greet the skull, greet the skull, until you get zapped. I am now zapped. I have to click on enough already and speed the game back up. I would need to wait until I come to a complete stop in front of the skulls before I move, or I softlock the game. I'm going to show off the softlock first. If I don't stop, and I just click to go, I'm now softlocked. You can't do anything. You can't change the cursor or anything like that. It's completely softlocked. Game ruined. So if you don't wait before you move, you softlock the game, which is kind of rough. So you want to go all the way here. Now I'm zapped. I'm going to wait until I come to a complete stop, then click. And now I can move as usual. There's also another weird one. Relating to the corpse, you can cast fetch instead of doing the normal corpse walk, which can be tricky, because you have a 1-frame input to do the corpse walk, which I'm not even getting right now, just to showcase how obnoxious that is. What you can do if you have spells, you can click on it, and then you can cast fetch while you're about to touch the corpse. You'll enter a weird bugged state. Look at how weird the character moves across the screen now. And nothing on this screen is now interactable, or nothing on the screen interacts to you, specifically. But you can still open the menu and do this. So if you have fetch, that's pretty consistent. If you practice that, you can actually get it pretty semi-reliable. What I'm going to show off is the other weird one, which is, instead of just standing here, like next to the skull, and then clicking to go, right, which is the normal Hatless, which is like this, right? Instead of that, if you go all the way to the left, all the way here, remember that this subset of pixels is safe. So if you swap between mouth and move, you click move here, mouth, until you turn all the way around, because you're still turning. Now you are facing directly north. If you click and hold, and then click, you're safe, and you can go across. This is technically faster than doing the getting zapped method, but it does require setup, and you have to use like so. So you have to do a setup for it. That's one thing. And it has to be precise. That's another, because if you just try to go, for example, here, and then try to go here and do it. Now if I click Greet Skull, it doesn't matter how long I pause here, I'm going to be zapped. And the reason for that is because of pathfinding. So what you need is for Ego to go from here to the safe pixels over here. But pathfinding tends to want to cut past this rock, which is not safe. And if Ego begins turning here, he stops here. So when you unpause the game, you get zapped immediately. What you need is for him to go directly north, and most inputs don't take you directly north to the safe spot. You can click on here somewhere, I'm not exactly sure where. And then click. Let's see if that worked. Nope, got zapped. This is why this is a bit more finicky, is because you have to first of all go on the left of the skull so that you can see the pixels, so you can get to the pixels in one quick movement. And then you want to swap between move and talk. And now click. And you're safe. And those are the methods that you can use to bypass the skulls. Addendum, I forgot to add this. There's one more method. You can actually cast Fetch just as you're getting zapped. This is very finicky. It's like a one-frame thing, so I don't really recommend going for it. Ask Jakobin for his setup, because I don't really like doing this. It feels slower than just going for most of the other methods, to be honest. But it does work, so, you know, it's there as an option. If you figure out a good setup for it, then, you know, by all means, go for it.